Yo, what's up? Scooch this. That one. Not bad. Gonna warm up very briefly. Yo, good to see you. Welcome in. How's it going? Oops, I forgot to save this. Not to put my headphones on. It's like I'm not getting the audio prompt. It's no good. Alright, I was just doing some warm-ups. Stuff there. Okay. We're doing the character wheel today. So if you haven't recommended any characters, take a look at the wheel. Let me know if there's anybody I should add before I spin it. I'll give you like a minute to look at it. See if there's anybody you want added. I'm trying to stick cartoon characters, but I'm willing to do video games. I don't know if I want to do like live action people, because at this point there's an animated version of most real life characters, so I could probably find some reference, but you know. Ooh, Meat Boy's a good one. I like Meat Boy. I really like The Binding of Isaac. I think I have Isaac on here, actually. Taking a quick peek at who else I have. Ooh, maybe I'll get Marceline. I've got my Marceline shirt on. Do I have Isaac? I could have sworn I did. Yep, there it is. Because I remember I couldn't spell it. That's how I remember how to spell Isaac, is that however I think I should spell it is not the right way. Bandage Girl and Dr. Fetus. I feel like they're kind of the same in design. Like, they're very minimalist. I'll do Dr. Fetus, but I feel like Bandage Girl is just... I'll mix in with Super Meat Boy, right? All I have to do is change the bow, because I'm not doing color, I'm just doing faces, so like, I'll add a little bow. Dr. Fetus is at least a different design. Alright. I'm gonna spin it. Here we go. Oh! Not Marceline, but we got Fiona. Okay. Let's look at... I should probably do this off screen in case there's smut. In case there's some strange person who does Rule 34 on my main Google page. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I forgot to get my my little image board up. And Google is glitching. What the hell? I want this. Alright. Fuck it. Jesus. I need to find a new... I can't even click on anything. What the hell? spaces. I mean, it's just Finn with a bunny hat. I don't know why I can't find anything. Alright, this is the best I can do. Surprised to see that kind of result pop up on Google. Just in case. Okay. Let me do. Small. So that's the other problem, is I couldn't find any good reference for her with the hat. I'll just do this one. I'll try and show up on my... Oh, cool. It goes on my pinboard if I put it on somebody who already exists. Neat. Yep. Okay. Now let's do it. Ready? Well, great start. Make it look like a spaceman. Hey, welcome in. Oops. Can you help me? Oh, you're good. Thank you for coming in. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. Oh, oops. what? I don't think I set a limit on how many I could do. So I don't know how many I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Last one. Okay. I don't like this one. That was 10. I will change my settings so that I know now. Yeah, I did unlimited. What a fool I've been. Alright, there's Fiona. Good to hear it, although I don't know how you can live with yourself with all these peer pressure and animating stuff. You have to animate, and if you don't, then I have failed as a teacher. Those are pretty good. I'm happy with those. I warmed up this time, so a little bit better. I'm not cheating. That one I had like 5 seconds on because I didn't have my brush settings correct, so don't yell at me. Alright, I like that one. That was good. Wait, did I do the right one? 5, 10. Yeah, okay. Just double check. Looking great, thank you. How are you doing today? Alright, we're getting the wheel back up. Add yours now. Think about it while I spin it, and then we'll do it next time. We've got time for plenty. Not plenty. What time is it? 3:30? Probably have time for like 5 more. Depending on how long it... Yes, let's go! We got Denji. Depending on how long these take to study. Ooh, look at all these model sheets. Completely drastic difference from Fiona. Ooh, let's get a Chainsaw Man image as well. Oh my god. Yeah, let's do this one. What is happening? Google just doesn't like to give that. Hey, Denji, let's fucking go. Welcome in. Scaled. And his hair is so textured, this might be an issue. We're gonna ignore the texture in the hair. No, that's not what I want. I've decided that the best way to warm up is to just practice one first, and then I can. Genji. Genjo. Okay, so he does do like a that for the cheek. Because I usually do that, and then I add the lips on top after. But he actually looks like goes down and away for the chin. Interesting. Actually, it's kind of just a circle with the. I think that's fine. Does he do the nose? He does do the nostrils, if you can see them, which adds to the perspective. Interesting. He's not afraid to do an upper lip. His eyebrows are very angular. Lighter in the front, thinner in the back, kind of taper at the end, so I can add that for emphasis. And he's got tiny little shark teeth. His hair is so interesting. It's like very long strands. Eyes are he has really detailed eye lines too. He also does the over the eye, like the eyelid that I always do. It's such a good character. Alright, and then Chainsaw Man. Is that? There he is. Yeah, that's how I'll draw him. I'll do 5 Denji and 5 Chainsaw Man. Alright. 10 images, 1 minute each. Let's get it. I didn't give him enough airspace, but that's not bad. run-on studies. That was pretty good. I'm going a little small with these. Oh wait, I'm gonna do the rest. Chainsaw Man. I almost forgot. Um, open, isn't it? You know what he looks like? Now that I'm looking at him, doing this analysis of his character shape, he looks like Alien from Alien. His eyes go on the sides. There they are. Like this little head segment really reminds me. room. Run a room. I know there are no pixels selected. Glad I got a bunch very end for Chainsaw Man for his mouth and stuff. Work on. It's pretty good. I like that one a lot. I always do a best of when I post them, so that'll be the best of for sure. Okay. Neat. Alright, spinning the wheel. If anybody has any characters, add them now. Oops. There we go. I'm letting it rip. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Next time. How much time do I have? Okay, I'm doing like 15 minutes per character, studying included. Sora! Boyle! I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Sora as much as Roxas. It's just how I am. It's just me. Sora, Kingdom Hearts, character sheet. Man, these are really expressive and not at all what he looks like in the game. God, it does this every time. I need to just start copying and pasting. If I do that, a new instance of it. Yes, okay, that works. See, I like this from the manga because it's a lot cleaner. That's not it. Which, that also feels off because I have the manga. Oh, I like this a lot. It's fan art, but it's good fan art, and I cannot tell what that says. Kingdom Hearts, NYC, Helios. I have no idea who that is. I mean, like, I don't know if that's actually the artist or not. Because it was uploaded on iFunny. So there's no way of knowing if that's just some guy who was like, oh, this is mine now. That's fun. Let's see, there was another one that I saw that was like neat. Where there was a manga panel. Damn it. Where did that go? really love this manga style. Let me find the manga. So I know who the artist is. Shiro Amano. Very cute designs. But also really sick artless designs. Found it. I just flipped past. Oh. Yeah, like really well done, Heartless. I don't even know if I'm in frame. But I love simplicity, but also the expression. So good. Hi there, welcome in. Oh hey, Kingdom Hearts. Yes, I'm doing the character wheel, and I got Sora. Good Lord, my eyes are flipping out. Okay. Let's organize all this. Why are you here? Why are you here? Actually, I think I can... Let's see. It's fine. Like, this is too much... Still helpful for the... Like... Hold on. I'm learning. I'm figuring something out. Hold. It looks like whoever the manga artist for this is, because I don't think this is Shiro Amano, looks very specifically like they studied this concept art and just kind of simplified it. That's nice. The eyes are just kind of classic anime eyes. He has luscious eyelashes. I don't know that I've ever noticed that. Very full. And I actually don't like this one. Next lady. Yep. I grew up enjoying that series quite a bit. Did you ever read the manga? It's really good. I assume you meant the game series, not the manga series, but I love the games. Kingdom Hearts 2 is probably my favorite game of all time. I always go back and forth between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Halo Reach. Very different stories, and I love them for very different reasons. Okay, new practice. One go through. So he has a very defined facial structure. I went a little too drastic there. He also has just the little button nose that I always struggle to draw. Like, it's hard to do in perspective. I'm kind of ending up with a mix of the Shiro Amano and the real. Yeah, I'm gonna need to simplify this. I'm probably gonna have to do the manga. He has like on when was that? Monday? Wednesday? When we were doing hair studies. Monday. I very specifically watched a Mark Burnett video where he was talking about like keeping your hair shapes consistent and not integrating like wavy with straight with curly. Like Sora has so many different shapes in his hair. He's got like very thick triangles, very thin triangles, and then he's got like the curvy wisps, and it's like it's not good character design. You played them on the PS2, yeah. The manga is really good, actually. I used to go to Borders. My mom would take me to the bookstore, and she would actually be shopping for books. And while she was doing that, I would just sit. I would immediately run over to the manga section. I would grab the Kingdom Hearts book, and I would just sit down and read through it. And I was just, looking at the pictures. But I was like, my mom's not gonna buy this for me, so I'm just gonna read it now. Very funny. Good morning. You woke up at 12. Me too. I slept in. Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and God Hand were staples while growing up. I never played God Hand, but I've heard that it's really good. One had the funny Sephiroth arena jump scare. Yes, that's always funny when streamers have no idea, and then they're like, why are they playing Sephiroth music? Yeah, so I think I'm gonna study. I like this. Those really big ears. This is so detailed. This is recessed. Can't do this while I'm doing it 1 minute per character. Like his hair is just gonna end up rushed at the end. I guess that's not terrible, but like I think I'm gonna have to, for the sake of this, do the manga style. Which, not bashing the manga style, I'm very specifically suggesting that it is helpful because it simplifies it for the sake of cartooning, which is what this exercise is supposed to be. So, hi, welcome in, what's up? I'll look into the manga, been a while since I read any, simply due to focusing on art, playing other games, long reading list, yeah. I highly recommend it. The style is very cute. I have it right here. The artist is Shiro Amano. There went my stylus. Shiro Amano. She is beautiful. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Just do a hasty star shape. That is what I'm going to end up doing. I do know that that's what his hair was modeled after, was the Palpu fruit. Purple one is the best, but blue is my favorite color. Blue, I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever ate crayons. I did lick a marker one time on a dare. My friend still owes me a quarter for that. Okay, did I draw Sora? No, I didn't. Okay. We're gonna get started. And the hair shape. Hold on. Let me get the hair shape down real quick. It's genuinely like this, like, and then he's just got some, right? Sora hair, right? It's not bad. That's what I'm gonna rush. I'm gonna do the face first, and then what I'm gonna end up making when I rush on each of these. All right, we're starting. That's the most Sora face I've ever seen. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? His hair is just so complicated. Hold on. I'm gonna go more cutesy with the original manga. See what I can do. I mean, you know, it gets the idea across. Oh man, never seen Sora that intense. He's screaming for a heal from Donald, who never fucking does it. If I start with the hair, then I rush the face. Thinking what I'm thinking? I think we do the question mark cup. What do you say, Donald and Goofy? They don't show up for that fight, so they very specifically do not want to participate. I hate his hair so much. This is driving me up a wall. I already hated it, and now that I'm doing this, I hate it more. seen some shit. Donald threatened me with a Zeta Flare again. Goofy won't help. I think Mickey left. My mom still expects me home for dinner. It's really annoying how much better I'm handling the hair than I don't want to get good at this hair. I don't want this to be my default hairstyle, you know what I mean? Realistic with the eye there. Bite me in the ass. Do you ever make a really nice hair shape but it doesn't work with the character? You have to scrap it. Alright, I'm not with punch yet whatsoever. 20 more. 2 more. Got Sora's mugshot. I like that style, actually. Oh, man. We're getting ganked by a... I'm trying to think of one of the Heartless. I really like the Knight Heartless. The suits of armor. I forget what they're called. I'm a fake fan. Goofy! Getting better at this, which is very helpful. is reinforcing my idea that this was a helpful exercise. All right, I'm catching up. Happy to have an expert opinion. How does it taste? My favorite artist is Nee. There were a lot of inspiration when I began digital art, especially while doing studies. At least it's not as bad as Sephiroth. Hi, yeah, man. Hi there. Hi there. I'm back. My battery died. Oh, welcome back. How you doing? I'm good. Thanks for asking. Make some clickable assets. No problem. Depends. About half of my characters I end up starting with the hair. Interesting. For me, I start with the eyes, and then I make the face shape, and then the hair. That's interesting to me, because I feel like, as helpful and important as the eyes are, I feel like to do the face shape, that you do the head shape to then get the proportion of the eyes. But that's just me. I like to get the orientation and the depth, and that can, the perspective can change stuff. Someone I watched gave advice on anime hair, and it was that if you have someone with a lot of spikes, doing only 10 spikes is a good way to get the shape without going overboard. That is good to note. Sora has too many spikes. Since a lot of unique design in my style is tied to hair shape, but for a lot of males I start with face shape. They don't get face syndrome. Interesting. That's not a bad strategy. To be honest, I'm not quite confident in drawing male characters. I'm the opposite. I always draw myself, so male character, but I struggle with female characters, personally. So, but that's why I'm doing this, so I can have a wider variety. I have to leave now. Nice talking to you. Have a blessed day or night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you stopping in. Avoid same face syndrome. Experiment with nose is interesting. Goodbye. For me, it's a mix of face shape, nose, eye shape, and forehead size. One of the characters I just made is known for a wide and short. Because of that, he has one of the more unique faces I've ever done. Interesting. Yeah, I think, I try not to do same face shape, but it does help for shorthand when it comes to, you know, characters in, like, a manga setting, you know, that's not the focus. It's more about their design other than their face shape. All manga characters, for the most part, have the same head shape, and it's just small variations on that. Usually the eyes, I feel, are the biggest variation, but... it's a D. I love Donald. Something funny I've realized is I can ignore anatomy and consistency at a level. Interesting. Triangle nose makes it easy to focus on anything else. Eyes and hair. I understand what you're saying with the ignoring anatomy, because, like, if you get the basic structure down, the anatomy kind of follows. Like, you don't have to be so specific about it oftentimes, especially if you have certain, you know, like a suit of armor or like a cloak or whatever, you can kind of cover that up. And it still is necessary underneath, but not like, you don't have to do the muscles and the tendons, right? All right, back to the wheel. Let's get it. Sea Loud, another guy with spiky hair. Goddamn. Alright. Well, I do love Cloud. He's cool. Another Kingdom Hearts character. Haha. Some of these concept arts are incredible. This line art, I love that. This is what I want to get to in, like, this is the level that I want to be at with inking. Like, I would love to be able to do just freehand that, but I do not have that line confidence. then I have to pay attention to the eyes. Oh, the hair. I can empathize with a guy with a cowlick in the middle of his forehead, but like, come on, man. Probably go. What is CC? Crisis Core? Is he in Crisis Core? Is this a spoiler? Okay. Oh my goodness. One character for the visual novels has almost a Dragon Ball face. Only 1, 2, and no one realizes it because it suits his personality. Interesting. That's fun. I don't have any new character ideas. That's okay, you don't need any. I have so many characters that I have to get through. The more you add, the longer it takes for me to cycle back through and do 2 minutes for each character. I also was going to suggest anime people because it's so close to your style. The wheel demands Final Fantasy characters. Yeah. Whatever. Last time it was... Oh, what did we do a bunch of? Smash characters. It was Smash characters, and then the one before that, it was the Amazing Digital Circus characters. The wheel is consistent, if anything. I want to print this out and put it in my wallet like he's my son. I don't know why I had that instinct. It's just the shape of this frame. I was like, that looks like a school picture. I have, I pre-ordered the original, well, not the original, but the first part 1 of part 2 of the Final Fantasy VII remake, and they gave me a Shinra employee card, and I think I have it in my wallet still. Because I think it would be really funny if someone was like, hey, what do you do? And I gave them a Shinra Core business card. And they just didn't know. It would have to be somebody who, like, I recognize as a gamer or whatever, who would recognize Cloud, because otherwise it's really out of nowhere. Alright, let's study Cloud, and then I should be able to do at least 1 more, maybe 2, if it's something simple. I should probably prepare my wheel tomorrow. Gotta design a new character. Oh, nice. I like... He's pretty angular, right? He's got very pointy features. His chin is like, wow. Oh my god, this hair spike is insane. Ah, I can't do that. Are you kidding me? It would be hilarious on a stranger, because if they do get it, the confusion would be real. He has one that goes in front of his face, and I can use that to my advantage to cover up his eyes if I need to save some time. He has predator eyes. I'm just kidding. I've never studied any of that manosphere shit, but the eyes are always down like that, and I imagine that's what people consider predator eyes. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. He has the triangle noses. Like that. Very specifically like the just shade the side of the nose, and that's the nose. But he also has just a guy nose there. Look at, he has the sexy boy lips. He's pouting. He was designed in a lab to be big twink energy. God, there's no way. I will not have time for all this hair. There, that's my cloud. Barely has a mouth. Like, I can't take all that time. I can't. Look at his eyelashes, too. Good God. I don't know how this man survived in a war as a soldier in a bunker. And he had to do his eyelashes. It's pointy despite being named after a soft, fluffy thing. Real quick, how much time do you spend researching before starting a new illustration? For this specifically, I try and keep it to like 5 or 10 minutes. But for like a character that I'm doing for an actual illustration, I would sit with it for a while and just like rough out concept sketches where I would do different angles of the face, and then like if there's a distinct feature that I like of their character design, then I would emphasize that. So like for Cloud, I would practice drawing his little shoulder pauldron with all these screws in it if I was to illustrate him. And it also depends on the level of what I'm going for the illustration. Like for my stickers, I just do like, specifically I take less time on those because I want it to be a general like first glance, what is that thing that character's design is defined by, and so it's easily recognizable from a distance. I don't do detail super, like I don't get too nitty gritty with it. But if I was illustrating, like I illustrated Sonic and Mirko, and those I spent a lot of time with, and I found a lot of different angles and resources for the sake of like when I've seen Mirko in an anime versus in the manga. And then for Sonic, I have an art book for Sonic where I like looked through all of the generations of Sonic designs and I refined down what it was that I wanted my character to look like. So that one was a lot longer of like processing and sketching and ideating on it. That's my take on it. All right, I gotta get to Cloud so that we can get at least one more character in where I have to go. Okay. Luscious eyelashes, thin lips, pointy jaw, screws in his ears. God, the hair. Okay, how do I want to do the hair? I have to simplify the hair. The main thing is the asymmetry here. Like, it's big horn, bunch of little ones, and then two that way, and then one in front of his face. Two in front of his face. That's what I'm gathering from this silhouette specifically. It's so ridiculous. Now, I love this one because it, like, almost comes back around to Sora, where he's got, like, this, just these two little triangles that really emphasize he's just got, like, a trapezoid on the back of his head, right? I think I'm gonna have to wing it. This one is nice too, where it's just like, I don't know, it's a good combination of thick and thin triangles. I think it's gonna have to be that. I don't know. It's gonna be spur of the moment, and it's gonna be messy. God, I envy myself when I drew Sephiroth. Truly, this is more complicated. I hate him. I see. I've always wondered, as in my character design, about half my time or more on any character is spent on research. So I was wondering how it is in other fields. Yeah, for animation specifically, it's a really good idea to do that research up front, so then you can keep that. The idea is that you create your design, and then you do the character sheet like this. You know, you have different angles of Cloud, whatever. Not specifically like this, actually, because this is different takes on it. But you'll do the same character from different angles so that you can always keep consistent proportions and design throughout the animation. So front loading that research is really helpful. And having it on, like, you can just always have it on hand to refer back to. Super helpful. And now I've started for my animations, I will draw one keyframe in each scene that I want to keep that consistency throughout, and then I will be able to, for the rest of the keyframes, just refer back to that keyframe so that I have it on hand. And I've found that it's super useful, and it usually helps me keep the consistency of shapes and everything throughout. So that's just my process. Okay. We're gonna try it. We're gonna let it rip. Such a killer character. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the time on the hair. If I can get that, that's the thing about Cloud, is that that's his whole character. Like, truly, he doesn't have anything else going for him. His personality is shit. So if I can get the hair down, everybody knows who he is, right? And took some creative liberties and changed the angle of his head, but I don't think I've ever seen Cloud from the left side. It looks so broody, too. Lighten up, man. much time on the face. God, I'm gonna have no time for the hair. Close enough. Oh my god, Cloud would never. Cloud would never pog. I'm gonna actually dumb this down because Cloud would never. Like, yay, Sephiroth died. This isn't even Cloud anymore. He would never do this. It's ridiculous. This guy's too happy for Cloud. You can't. Close enough. This is Cloud. This is. Oh, this is Pod Racing. Especially because I've only ever seen him from the right side. That's Cloud. What I'm doing. also never seen him head on. He's always at a 3/4 tilt. It's jarring. Perfect. Good lord, I was fighting for my life. Very cool to see how your process goes. Gotta go for the time being. I'll probably turn in for the day after. Good luck. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. Me when I'm a mass of tiny water droplets suspended within the Earth's atmosphere? Yeah. It's a cloud, I get it. Are you a cumulonimbus, or are you a, I don't know any other types of clouds. He's too happy. It doesn't make sense. It's freaking me out. This doesn't exist. This doesn't exist in media. I feel like I've created something unholy. Alright. I've got time for one more wheel spin. We got. Oh, Spider-Man! Let's go. Oh no, it's Superman. Damn it. Fucking hate Superman. I got way too excited. I read Man and I got in over my head. Fuck. I'm just illiterate, that's all. I should have recognized that he was right next to Batman. Okay, Superman. God, he's been around for so long. There's so many iterations. Which one do I do? Look at, even Google pulled up Spider-Man. What do we do? Oh, I could do... What is that from? My Adventures with Superman. I like that style. And it's pretty simple. I'm not drawing like his forehead, his crow's feet and shit. I like the Justice League version too, where he's very square. That would probably be a good study too. I'll do that one. Yeah, because this one's pretty generic. I won't say generic. It's more recognizable, so I'll do this one. That's a little more... Pretty sure this is from the Justice League. Unfortunately, it's super small. So, not great details. I'll have to find another one. Superman... Yeah, that is the correct one. Can I get his face, please? I'll use this. I'm sure this is Dan Moira. Or Dan Mora. Oops. There we go. That's not bad. Yeah, that's too... Let's find out. We'll see what we can do. Cursed Cloud. After the horrors, I think Cloud should be allowed a little joy and smiles. Give him an oversized lollipop. Oh boy, Barrett said I can go to the casino or whatever. The golden, what is it, the golden saucer? I genuinely am shocked that I can't find another Superman. me just get rid of my prompt of... No, this is the live action cartoon. There we go. Okay, this is all I need. I don't need any of these other ones. I mean, I guess it's nice for the head turn, but I feel like I can figure out that his jaw is just a goddamn brick. Also interesting that when I typed in Superman Justice League, it came up with the Dan Schneider, Jesus Christ. The Zack Snyder. Two white guys, bad at making things. Single syllable. Snyder. God. Now I'm picturing Dan Schneider directing Superman. And it's just a bunch of pictures of his feet. Oh my god. Has anyone made that joke yet? Has any Superman, like, you know, there's an entire community of people who badgered the Snyder fans because they're so diehard Zack Snyder that they just love everything he makes without being critical of it. And I really want somebody to do Dan Schneider. Holy shit. It's not centered whatsoever. Oh my god, it's still not centered. Whatever. Oh, I made myself cry. Okay. I've got like 3 minutes to study, and then I've got 10 minutes to draw one of these per minute. Genuinely just a goddamn rectangle. Honestly, probably whiter. There he is. Superman. His fucking neck comes from behind his ears. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. You can see his hairline from the front. You can see the neck hair from the front of his head. God, look at that. Actually, I am gonna keep that. I think I will draw his neck from every angle and just make him incredibly roided out. I do love that his chin is most of his face. This is his bottom lip. He looks like a Castle Crashers character. Oh my god. Look at, I just have to do this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Like, this looks like Super Meat Boy. Like, oh my god. Oh, who is that? Who does that? It's Behemoth. Oh my god, let me show you the side-by-side of what I'm thinking of. I'm just gonna let it rip. I don't care about researching him anymore. What is that? Alien Hominid. He looks like one of the secret agents from Alien Hominid. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the opposite. It's if you dragged the glasses and put them up here. Oh my god. Tell me that's not the same guy. Anyway. Very thin, square nose. I'm just gonna do that for the nose. And very thick, bushy eyebrows. Like he's like a lot of they did a lot of focus on his eyebrows for some reason. And then just little dots for his eyes. And he's always cross-eyed. Oh, no, he's got little lines. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Oh, and his little butt chin. Of course. What a spectacle. Okay, I have to get started. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. Alright, here we go. Perfect start. I don't even have to draw his face. Draw the back of his head. His bottom lip juts out. Actually, it is like this. Now that I'm looking at the character sheet. I'm genuinely just gonna draw rectangles this whole time. But genuinely, he's just a brick. What do they do his mouth from the side? It juts out and like that. I have to lock in for real though. see if this version of Superman has this. I should specify teeth showing, because I'm sure every iteration of Superman has teeth. He's not, you know. like that one. Give him enough hair on some of these. Whatever. I like that one. That one's pretty good too. But I feel like it was a little off model. That's okay. I love how square his head is because I have to do 5 and 5 like I do 4 and then 2 and then 4. But this, like, his head is so square that I can just fit them perfectly on top of each other. Very funny. Cutting it close. I'll say bye now so you can run out the door. Thanks for hanging with us while you could. And if anyone else is reading this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check the Discord. Thank you for the shout out. Yeah, I just gotta get my stuff back. But yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Maybe I got your favorite character done today. If I didn't, tune in for the next one. There's my alarm. Tune in for the next one so then you can participate. You can add characters to the wheel, and maybe I will get it next time. What else? Hopefully I was helpful. Maybe you learned something. If not, tune in next time, and I guarantee you will. Be there or be square, he said with his giant fucking square head. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. All right, I'm heading out. Bye.